Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. In today's video here we'll be working on a BMW, guys. So if you have a BMW, guys, 5 Series E60 or E61, many of you ask me where the oil pressure switch is located, also known as oil pressure sensor. We're demonstrating, guys, here today. Now, we're demonstrating on the 3 Series we have at the shop. Currently, as you know, we have a 5 Series that we've been working on, but it's not here. But we wanted to make the video, guys, to show you where to find it. It will be the exact same locations because the same engines have been used in 3 and 5 Series. Before we start, guys, if you need to buy a new sensor or parts too, we're going to share the links in the description of the video below for your convenience, so please check them out. Another thing, every single car we get at the shop, we make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why? We do all that because our mission at the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel and like the video so we can keep providing that free information, guys. Let me show you guys what we have here. This specifically is N52 engine. This is one of the most popular engines built by BMW between year 2005 and year 2015, guys. This engine, okay, can be found in 1 Series, 3 Series, 5 Series, X3, X5, 6 and 7 Series in Europe as well, guys. Super popular engine. Now, this is your oil filter housing. That's where the oil filter is located. One thing, guys, now, okay, one thing about that, about the oil filter housing. You may have a cooler here. Some models will do, some don't. It really depends on the model configuration and year when it was built. Because on some the cooler will be here, the some will be down there by the radiator. Now, it doesn't matter if you have it or not, guys. Okay, I'll show you which sensor we'll be looking for. So this is the coolant temperature sensor. Don't confuse them. Why? Because this is coolant coming here. This sensor on the back side, this is oil pressure sensor. First, we need to remove that cover so we can access it. Grab it and pull it out, guys. This cover has 4 rubber bushings that it attaches to the upper valve cover, and we're going to explain in a second. While you're doing that, okay, careful not to break your coolant hose. Okay. A little bit, okay, let me show you because the hand was in the way and I cannot show you. This coolant hose, okay, it's in the way. You have to be extremely careful not to break it. The 4 rubber bushings on the cover, they attach right here, guys. And you have 2 more underneath. Once you remove it, you can access it. And now, let me explain here, guys, how we disconnect it. Press that metal thing in, pull it out. Okay, just like that. Now, there is a special socket, 24mm socket, I think it was, and I couldn't find it today. We have it, but I couldn't find it in the toolbox. Lost it somewhere, but I'll put the link in the description of the video below. I recommend to use the special socket to remove that sensor. If not, 24mm wrench. Be careful, guys. Okay, and let's see if it's going to come loose. Okay, perfect. And we're going to remove it quick, guys. Now, if you need to buy a new sensor, we're going to have the link in the description of the video below, guys, for your convenience, so please check it out. We do all that for your, okay, make your life easier, guys. So, this is it, the sensor, guys. Okay, it says 0.2 to 0.5 bars. What it does, it pretty much activates and deactivates the oil light inside the car and tells, okay, if it has enough oil pressure or not. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful to any of you. Putting it together, just screw it, get it tight. Okay, make sure that if you have a washer or something here, everything's present, guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more help and see you guys next time.